Alright, first of all, I apologize for the little, hiatus that, I've been a little, occupied over the last week. Obviously, I'm no, stranger to taking long hiatuses, but obviously this was a pretty short one compared to the last few, but, nonetheless, it was a bit of a busy week, so, yeah. So anyway, let's talk about E. Fratelli Dynamite, aka the Dynamite Brothers. So this is the first ever animated film made in Italy, and it's also the first, or at least one of the first Italian films to be released in Technicolor. There's also, The Singing Princess, which came out the same year. So, yeah. AKA La Rosa di Baghdad. Anyway, the story is about these three siblings. They're like triplets. The titular brothers. And the story's kind of like it's kind of varied between like this male narrator, and then like their adopted mother, kind of talking about them with her friends, and I guess basically the framing device with her is that she's like trying to insist to her friends that they're really good boys. They just, got into a lot of trouble. Anyway, she tells how I guess their dad was this drunken sea captain, and he was so drunk he crashed the ship, and I guess he died. And his three sons, three little infants, they survive. They end up marooned on somewhere in Africa. They're washed up on some African island or something, and they befriend a bunch of animals, and the animals kind of babysit them for a little bit until poachers come around and capture all the animals and also take the boys home with them. One of the poachers is the mother, partially telling the story. I guess she's kind of the secondary narrator. We hear a couple stories with them. Obviously, that one about being, marooned on Africa as babies. That was the first story, and then, we fast forward a few years. They look like they're like somewhere between 10 and 13 or something, and they're going to school, but like these circus performers lure them in along with a bunch of other kids, and they trap them and take them. Well, you think they're gonna take them to like just some evil circus or something, but it's actually basically hell. Like, you see like all these damned spirit people, and this movie's actually not it's not very short on nightmare fuel. There's actually a few disturbing images in this movie, especially for a 1940s animated film. There they meet who I guess is supposed to be the devil, or at least he's like the devil or whatever, and he's like forcing all the kids into like these scary costumes and turns them into monsters or whatever, or just weird looking people or something. Like, they turn this girl into a pirate, male pirate, yeah. It's pretty weird. But yeah, then the boys manage to basically outwit the devil, and they find out his big weakness, which is music, and, when they play music, he kind of gets, soothed in a way, and he's all distracted, and then they basically blow up. Yeah, they blow up hell, I guess, and then they make it back home, like, just in time for Christmas. I guess this movie's not short on religious themes either. And then there's, this extra bit after that. Yeah, I will add, the battle with this devil character is not the climax of the movie you think it would be. He's obviously the most villainous looking character in the movie, but yeah, it's not, they defeat the devil and then the movie keeps going. But yeah, they go to this concert. I guess they, they decide they want to be musicians, so they have this big cello with them, and, they try to play at this classical concert, but, I guess they're such troublemakers that, they basically the whole concert goes to crap. And, yeah, and then they decide to take their music to Venice, and there's like a singing contest or whatever, and they sing like this convincing aria with like one of them is able to like impersonate a female opera singer, and yeah, and then they win the contest, but then they meet this crying little girl who lost her doll. She dropped it in the river, whatever you call it. Canal. And yeah, they before they're presented with their award for winning the contest, I guess they kind of incite a riot, and they kind of sick the whole crowd against these two judges, and then they that night they jump into the canal and find the doll and return it to the girl, and then I guess their cello, or sorry, it's not a cello, it's a double bass. That's what Wikipedia is telling me here. It was destroyed during the riot, and they I guess as gratitude for finding her doll, the girl, I guess, I suppose she prays or something, and then, the moon shines through the clouds, and it, I guess it basically fixes the instrument or whatever, or, it plays, and then at the end, I guess they're dead. I don't know why exactly. I suppose maybe they actually drowned in the canal or something, and then, for their little good deed, as well as, that earlier good deed where they helped save the other kids from the devil, basically for their several good deeds among their little misdemeanors, they still end up in heaven. So So yeah, I guess there's like kind of a little message here that, you could be like this serious troublemaker and you can do like some pretty naughty things, but if you balance it out with good deeds, then you'll still go to heaven, I guess. So yeah, it was an interesting movie. I thought the animation was pretty good for a 1949 movie, and also the first movie made in Italy. Yeah, it was pretty nice and fluid for, better than I would have expected from such an early Italian film. Um, I guess, I mean, for my rating, I would probably put it somewhere between 6 and 7. It wasn't like, it wasn't this perfect flowing movie. It was, I guess the storytelling got a little clunky, especially since I couldn't even really decide who the narrator is. Let's see. But yeah, I guess if you want to check it out, feel free. You can watch it for free on YouTube. The only thing is, the video I watched, it had like an automatic English translator, and it was pretty poor translation. Luckily, I was able to still follow the gist of the story and pick up what was going on exactly, or, yeah, the general what was going on. I think the only real part I got confused was near the end when they started the riot, and I was wondering why the crowd was running after the two judges. I didn't even know who the judges were. I thought it might have been like the mayor and his assistant or something. I don't know. So yeah, obviously it can be a little confusing if you're not carefully following what's going on, and so that's just a fair warning if you want to watch this movie. Otherwise, I thought it was pretty good, or, decent at the very least. So yeah, again, somewhere between 6 and 7. I might lean towards 7 since it has kind of an interesting plot and, I guess moral. And I like the animation overall. So yeah, I guess if there is anything else I need to add, I will put it in the comments. I can't really think of anything else I really need to bring up right now, so yeah. Like I said, I'll put anything else I think of in the comments. So, I guess that'll be it for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.